Welcome in. I am Tammy Mastroberte, best-selling author of the book The Universe is Talking to You. And this is my weekly spirit boost. I am live every Thursday at noon Eastern on Facebook and Instagram, and then it gets uploaded to YouTube. And today I am here to once again share something from my own life. I try to make these lives sort of either oracle card readings or things that have come up in my own life, tools that I've used, things that have been brought up in my life or the lives of my clients that week. And so this week, I want to talk about the phenomenon that happens to all of us where you just wake up cranky, in a bad mood, feeling off. And then oftentimes it's hard to get out of that. And then all of a sudden the whole day turns to crap and you're like, I can't wait to go to bed and start over again because just everything is miserable. And I don't know about you, but I find sometimes like if one thing aggravates me, it's so easy to spiral into now thinking about all of the things in my life, right? That happen to be going wrong at that time. So it's like, it might start with one thing on my mind that's upsetting me or that I'm trying to figure out or that I'm thinking about. And then it'll turn into, oh God, yeah, but this isn't going right and that isn't going right. And now your brain is focusing on everything that is wrong in your life. And it all started with one piece, right? Or one thing. And so it happens to all of us, whether you wake up that day or whether something happens to you that starts that spiral. What I find, those of us who are sort of on this spiritual path, trying to elevate ourselves, trying to live life with a little bit more peace, a little bit more joy, trying to create the things we want in life instead of the things we don't. One of the most important things that we can do on this spiritual path is to manage our mood, manage our emotions, manage our energy on a daily basis, right? So there's tools that maybe you use once in a while. There are things that you do, every now and then, or whether you're in a good mood or a bad mood. But then there are things that we can do to really manage what we are saying to the universe through our thoughts, through our emotions. And not even just what we're saying to the universe, but how we're feeling. Like nobody wants to wake up in a bad mood and then carry that mood throughout their entire day. So anyway, it happened to me recently where I woke up and I just felt like it didn't hit me. I didn't realize it at first. And then I was talking to my husband and he's like, "You seem cranky." And I'm like, "Do I?" And he was like, "Yeah, you seem a little off." And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't think about it." Right. And then I started thinking about it and I'm like, oh, there's some things going on that are probably ruminating in my mind that I'm not even aware of, or ruminating in my mind and affecting how I feel, how I act, etc. Right. So he pointed it out to me, and then right away, and it was early in the day, the first time we had spoken that day, about it. So it was early enough in the day. And so I sort of went through the day a little bit, and then I was like, I don't want to feel like this the rest of the day. And I know there's some things going on that I'm trying to figure out or that might be upsetting to me. So obviously I need to do something about it, right? So I stopped right away and I was like, what can I do right now to shift myself? Because I do not want to ruin the rest of the day. I do not want to be sharing with the universe these negative emotions, these negative thoughts, these negative feelings about things. That's not what I want to create for my tomorrow, right? So immediately, and I'm going to share three things that I did that anybody can do. And here's the thing. I could sit here and tell you, go do some clearing, go do some energy work, go do some EFT. All of that works. And sometimes that's the most amazing thing to do. But oftentimes when we're like that, the last thing we feel like doing is something that's going to take a long time or something that we perceive is going to be work, right? We just want to feel better. We don't want to have to go and do so. Sometimes I'll say to my husband, like if he's cranky or whatever, like, let's do some clearing. And he's like, I don't feel like doing clearing. You know what I mean? Like you just don't feel like stopping and doing that work. So what are some easy things we can do that we can all manage where maybe we won't fight against it as much. Maybe we won't, we won't not do it, right? Because I'm all about giving you stuff that you're actually going to do and use. Otherwise, I could sit here and teach you all these amazing tools. You're not going to do it, right? Like we're all human beings living in this world. We're spiritual beings at the heart of it, but we're having this human experience, and this human experience is what gets in our way most of the time. So anyway, here are the 3 things that I did that really worked for me. And I almost went on, I was going to go on Instagram and share it. And I thought, you know what? Let me wait. I'm going to talk about this on Thursday on my live, because I feel like I want to make sure that I really share with you everything that I did and go through it all. I just realized there was a bunch of comments. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Ellen. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I missed a bunch of comments. So, good morning, Sam. Okay, so here are the things that I did. Number one, I had to clear my energy, and I had to clear it quick. So I literally went into, because I was, I think when this hit me, that I needed to do something, I was in the kitchen. So I went directly into my bedroom and I grabbed my selenite wand. Now the one I have on my desk is long. Okay. I tend to keep this on my desk. Sometimes I'll put it in my lap if I'm doing work with a client, or if I just want to, center myself or whatever. But I have a small one that's only like maybe this big on my nightstand. And every night before I go to bed, I clear my energy, and I teach people to do this. It's super easy. You can get a selenite wand for like $2. So, but this is a long one. This is just the one on my desk. So what I did was I immediately said I need to clear my energy just in case I'm picking up energy from other people. Just in case there's some energy on me that's contributing to how I'm feeling, let me just do a quick clearing, right? So I took my selenite wand and I immediately just started clearing. I do like a combing motion all around my aura. I do it around my head. I do it, this way. I go down this arm. I go down my body. I go down the back of my body as much as I can. I go down my legs. I go under my feet. And I just say clearing any negative energy, clearing any energy that does not belong to me, releasing any energy, bringing me down, whatever it might be. That's the first thing I did. I was like, let me just clear my energy. Then immediately I put the selenite wand down. I sat down on my bed and I said a prayer, because I can work hard to try and help myself shift. But oh my Lord, when I call in higher help to help me do it, whole different ball game. So I sat and I called in Archangel Michael to protect my energy so that I'm not taking on energy from outside of me that could be shifting me. I called in a holy amethyst, who is an ascended master archangel, and I said, please remove any psychic debris or anything that that could be contributing to this. I called in Archangel Jophiel, and I said, please help me to shift my mindset. Help me to shift my mindset from the negative to seeing things more positively. I called in angels, archangels, for anything that I had going on in that moment, but specifically to help me manage my mindset. I called in the amazing spiritual teachers, Napoleon Hill and Neville Goddard and people like that, to say, help me shift my mindset. Send me to any tools this day or any day that can help me do this. I don't want this to continue. Please assist me in this, okay? Also, you can call in Archangel if you're feeling anxiety at the time. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael work together amazingly, along with Archangel Shamuel, who will help with any type of anxiety. So what I did was I said a prayer. So I cleared my energy using a selenite wand. I asked for help. I said, please assist me in this, because I don't want to, I can't do it by myself. I need your help. And we can call in help at any point, right? At any point in our life, even if it's to shift our mindset, you guys. This is how much power we have and how much help we have available to us and how much the universe is around to assist us in our daily lives and the spiritual path and creating what you want. And all of that is a daily practice. So I called in help. Then as I was going through the day, I actually, and by the way, I always ask, send me to the signs, the synchronicities, the people, the resources, anything that can help me during that day, right? And so I was on Instagram. This is shortly after I did these first two tools. And I was on Instagram and I saw something, Mel Robbins, who's an amazing mindset teacher. And I like her stuff because a lot of it is based in science and I'm a science person. I knew to do this, but I watched a video and it reminded me of this. And I sometimes I'll do it in a different way, but it's the same concept. So I think I actually did a video on here maybe a couple weeks ago where I talked to you guys about stopping your own thoughts, right? When you find yourself going down that train of negativity, when you find yourself even just thinking about one thing that's not going right and you feel worry going up for like, oh my gosh, how is this gonna, how is this going to work, or how, where is this going to go, or what's going to happen, or what if it goes badly, whatever that, even if it's one thing, stopping those thoughts. So I talked about saying stop, 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 cancel, 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 shifting your energy. And so I believe the universe, after my prayer, directed me to this video to remind me to use this tool. And what she was talking about is when you find yourself having the thought, you just stop and say, I'm not thinking that right now. I'm not thinking that right now. That's sort of the word that the verbiage that she used is I'm not thinking that right now. And I like that because it's the same thing. Stop, 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 cancel, 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 distract myself and stop the train, stop the thought, moving on. So just stopping and saying, I'm not thinking that right now. And I saw that day after I said the prayer, this is how fast your people will work for you when you call them in. And I thought, yes, that's what I have to do. So now they answered me. They were like, Tammy, you want to manage your mindset? Go back to that tool. Go back to that tool. So I went back to that tool. And sometimes I was like, stop, stop, stop. Sometimes I would say what Mel Robbins was. I think it was something along, I could be paraphrasing her. Something around, I'm not thinking that right now, or I'm not thinking that today. I'm not thinking about that today. Something along those lines. And stopping yourself and then stopping that train and going totally diving into something else, watching something else. The thought comes up again. I'm not thinking that right now. Stop, 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 cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm moving on to something else. You stop the buildup. And that is how you stop the bad day. And what I found was within a couple of hours, probably even less. Let's be honest. I think it was even less than a couple of hours. But I noticed a couple of hours later, actually, I'm feeling a lot better. I feel pretty good now. But you notice a difference when you stop the train of thought and you shift. You do notice a difference right away for that. And so that's what I did. So clearing your own energy, calling in the help, and always saying, it's not just help me do this. It's help me do this and send me to the tools, the people, the words, the resources, the Instagram video. Maybe you're finding this live right now and it's on a replay. Send me to the information I need. If you ask, I promise you, you will be directed. You will be directed. And this was just a great example of how the universe directed me quickly to something. And it was just a great reminder of like, yes, this is what I need to do throughout the day. And so I just wanted to come on here and share that because I think so many of us either wake up cranky or in a bad mood, or something will happen and it shifts us. And then we're like, oh man, like this whole day, everything has just been miserable. Or all of a sudden now your life is so horrible. It happens to all of us. Whatever we're dealing with in our life, we wake up and immediately our consciousness remembers the problems, right? Immediately our consciousness remembers, here's all the things you have to worry about. Don't forget. We have to shift it and we have to stop it so that it doesn't go into our day, so that it doesn't continue into, God forbid, the week or more, right? Never mind the day. I mean, we don't want it to continue through the whole day, but I'm telling you, it can go on and on and on when there's a million things in your life that you think are going wrong. So these are just some of the tools. There's many other tools. I talk about looking for good. I talk about But what I liked about these tools and why I wanted to share is that they take minutes to do. It takes you 60 seconds to wand yourself and clear the energy and say, I'm clearing any energy that doesn't belong to me. I'm clearing any negativity from my energy field and my aura. Stopping and saying a quick prayer, couple minutes. And then moving on from there, and then just setting the intention to, I'm not going to allow myself to go down that negative train. I'm not going to allow myself to focus on the things that are wacky. And so that's really what I wanted to come on here and share. I don't know what just happened to my internet, just went in and out weird. So hopefully I'm still on, but I'm gonna shut it down now anyway. But that's what I wanted to come on here and share. So I hope that this helps you. I hope this is something that you can, I know you can use it. I hope it's something that you choose to use to help you, because managing yourself daily is one of the most important pieces of this spiritual path. So, oh yeah, see, a bunch of you were off and a bunch of you came back on. I think I had like a weird internet thing going on. Anyway, if you do nothing else right now for the rest of your week and into the weekend, take these tools and use them. Take these easy, simple tools and use them to shift yourself and to stop that negative train from taking you out of the station and, going on and on. Get off that train. Get yourself off the train at the next stop. So that is what I wanted to share with all of you. And that's why I wanted to come on here, because I thought this is really cool because it happened to me. And I like to come on here and share stuff that happens to me because I feel like it happens to all of us, right? And that's what I like to share with you, is these practical tools or these practical steps or these easy, simple to do things that anybody can do that are available to all of us. You guys, creating this communication with the universe, it's happening already. It's just about us getting conscious with it and learning how to harness the energy around us, not only our own energy, but the energy available to us in the universe to make these changes in our life and to take back control and to co-create consciously rather than unconsciously. And so that is what I'm really here for, to share in general. And I'd like to share these things that happen to me because I think it's important and I think everybody can learn from it, because if I'm learning from it, I know somebody else can learn from it. Comment, like, share. It's what helps get this out into the world to other people. And I thank you all for being here. So I will see you all next time. Have a beautiful and amazing weekend.